It's going to be just a short but fun video, and there's kind of a special message in there for a very special person. COVID has affected all of us in our lives over the last year, almost year and a half, really. One of the effects it had is I essentially have not had a haircut since December, either last week of November or first week of December 2019. Because we went out to our California corporate offices for work early in December of 2019. So, with COVID flaring and initially all the hair shops all shut down here in Texas, and then they've kind of reopened a little bit. Still not real comfortable going to get haircuts. So really the only thing I did was what I would trim up myself here on the sides and on the top just to keep from going totally insane. But now I've had both of my Moderna vaccines shots. It's been over 2 weeks and getting ready to go to Alaska a week from today. So I'm hoping that sometime this week I'll go ahead and get a haircut. My buddy Jim and I were having kind of a contest to see who could get the most woolly and scruffy. I've cut the beard back a few times, trimmed it back, but I'm going to leave it as it is, other than just a little trimming around the mouth before I go up to Alaska. I got this little sign that says, never trust an Alaskan man without a beard. So, got to have a beard when I go up there. Plus, it's still chilly up there. But as I turn around here, you'll see that there's kind of something additional here. And that came out of the hair getting longer and longer. And it's like, okay, now what am I going to do with this? Well, to go back in history about 21 years or so, in 2000, I was still active duty Army. I was stationed in Germany. My youngest stepdaughter at the time was still living with us. She was 18, and she was a senior in high school. Actually, she graduated that spring, about this same time, matter of fact. Late April, early May, I forget what it was. But she graduated high school. And I was in the process of getting medically discharged out of the military. I had problems with my feet where I could not take a physical fitness test, and this was pre-9/11. This was in 2000, so it was kind of what the Army called a zero-defect career. And if you couldn't take the full PT test or an alternate PT test, then you were out. So I was being medically discharged. And around that same time, Dori came up to me and said, hey, she was just a bundle of energy. It probably still is. I haven't seen her in quite a while, but she kind of, Bill, you need to grow a ponytail. You're not going to be in the Army anymore. Grow a ponytail. Well, Dori, there's your ponytail. I knew you thought I'd never do it. I thought I'd never do it, but there it is for you in all of its glory. I told her at that point in time I couldn't do it because I plans getting out of the military, I was going in the suit and tie world. And, late 90s, early 2000s, in the corporate world, and especially I was initially went into corporate, sales, that was just not acceptable. In fact, back then, even the beard and the mustache wasn't acceptable. So, really looked like a total dork without the beard and the mustache, trust me. But anyway, I've kind of stayed in touch with Dori off and on over the years, and I told her when, a few months ago I was going to do this, satisfy her request, 21 years later, but I get around to it. So for my dear sweet little Dori, who's no longer young, she's still not old by any stretch, but she's not a kid anymore like she was at 18. And for her kids, this is what Dori's stepdad, looked like with ponytail. Now, the question becomes, and I'd like you to please leave your thoughts and comments down below, does the ponytail stay or does the ponytail go? I don't think I even want to consider having a Willie Nelson kind of ponytail. Although I see a lot of bikers around here that do. Now, truth in lending, I am not a biker. I am a motorcycle enthusiast. I don't buy into a lot of the biker culture. Politically, I don't align with a lot of the bikers, but I do love riding my bike. In fact, I rode 260 miles today, and I may ride over 300 tomorrow. Just have to wait and see. But, what should I do? Should I keep the ponytail, or should I get rid of it? And part of that question focuses on the fact that today, when I was out riding, and it was in the mid, probably even high 80s, is I don't sweat, and I've got a do-rag I wear. But my God, my head was itching so bad. And I'm trying to film videos I'm riding. I mean, I'm sitting here shaking that helmet, trying to scratch it, and half a dozen times I had to pull over off the road into a gas station or something, take the helmet off, take the do-rag off, and just scratch it like hell. Because it just itches and itches and itches. And I think it's just because of the heat and the fact that I pretty much don't sweat. I had a minor heat stroke back in 1980, and as such, I basically don't sweat anymore. So I think it's just part of that, almost like a prickly heat, if any of you know what that is, feeling. So let me know what you think in your comments, and then I'll make a decision and do something right, wrong, or indifferent. And the other thing I'd like your comments on, at the start of this video, I'm going to put up one of my new logos I had made in one color variant, and then at the end of the video, the other one. Kind of an informal survey. Show me what you like. Tell me what you like. Which one? I already have a personal favorite, and everybody who knows me already knows what that is. But no, I'd like to get your input. So in the meantime, everyone please stay safe out there. Hit the like and subscribe button, and the notify bell so you'll be notified when I make more videos. And then please leave me your comments. Share this with your friends and family. Everybody needs a good laugh, and that's, excuse me, as I always used to say, I make a perfectly good bad example. So, just having some fun with it. Like I said, this is going to be a short video. It's Lone Moose out. I will see you all on the next video.